My son, Gbadebo, is a Yoruba man, full-blooded. This is coming from the father of Lagos State Labour Party governorship candidate, Gbadebo, rhodes-vivour. Yes, there have been a lot of talks, right, left, and center, speculation, arguments. In fact, people said that they are not interested in a man who has Igbo blood in him. They said they will not in any way accept Gbadebo as governor of Lagos State. They said rather, if they are to do away with APC Sanwolu, they would rather go for Jandor, PDP, and Funke Akindele. This is getting serious. And I mean, it is becoming a bone of contention. They say they are not interested, that Lagos will not be ceded to anybody that is half-blooded. And these are all based on primordial leanings. You know, people are beginning to put themselves into this space, the space of who is who. Where are you from? Now, all of this, I'll tell you, stems from this narrative that I'm sure most of you must have heard. Lagos is no man's land. And this is from no other than Igbos. And this gets Yoruba people infuriated. They are like, so because we open up, and because we have this constitution that says free movement, free this and that, and because we are so kind, selling our land to you and even giving you C of O, something that you will never do in your own part of Nigeria. Now we have to prove to you that Lagos is not what you think it is. You will not get it at all. But the father of Gbadebo has decided to clear the air. He wants to speak about his heritage, about his family background, and how his son is a full Yoruba man. But we know that the mother of Gbadebo is an Igbo woman. And we saw the way she campaigned. In fact, majority of the campaign, canvassing of Gbadebo's mother is with Igbos. Of course, she has to do what she needs to do. Without further ado, let us listen to the father of Gbadebo speak.
Who are the rhodes-vivours? Is it true that they are Igbo? Where are they coming from?
I am the head of rhodes-vivour in the world, actually. And I'm also the father of Gbadebo. So about 2-3 weeks ago, we were inundated with a tissue of lies and fabrication, all kinds of propaganda that actually shocked us. You know, sometimes you hear something they say about you and you begin to pinch yourself. Is this really true? You begin to doubt yourself. And so I had to do a video. I did a video about that. And this video traced back with all the names and dates, all the illustrious judges and lawyers up to 100 years back. Every generation we had a lawyer, we had a doctor. My brother just retired from the Supreme Court without blemish, and that was about 2-3 years ago. That's the last one on the bench so far. But the next generation is full of lawyers too, who are intending to go on. Some of them in private practice, some to business, and some onto the bench. So I thank Afenifere because Afenifere has come out with substantial gravitas in backing us, in lifting us. You know, sometimes you are what you are, but if you don't have people around who can push you up, it can be a very lonely fight. So I thank Afenifere for what they have been doing, and I thank them for what they are doing now. Afenifere, I thank you for what you are. I thank you for what you have been to the Yoruba people and what you are to the nation, Nigeria. Thank you. It is true that there's this momentum that commenced at the point of end SARS. And that momentum, because I want to put it in context now, it is the flood that is pushing up a lot of people that we are talking about now. This is not to take from the people, but the momentum itself is it's a momentum of character. The Nigerians had just had enough. Enough is enough.
The father of Gbadebo, rhodes-vivour, has made it clear he has laid to rest the question that most people are asking. But then, does this assuage? Does this calm down? Does this fully put to rest in the minds of the people? That's it. Are they comfortable? Do they want someone that has Igbo mother, a woman that could influence a son? They are worried about this, and they do not want someone who cannot speak Yoruba language fluently. If Gbadebo is to go to the market where Yoruba market sellers are, he will not be able to communicate with them. If he does, they will laugh because he cannot speak Yoruba properly or fluently. He has issues with this, and I think like I have always thought about this, and I said, well, I think mother to Gbadebo, being an Igbo woman, did not learn Yoruba language in Lagos, otherwise she lived like most Igbos do. They care less about learning. Some do, few do, but they care less about learning the language. And when you get married to someone from another tribe, most of them, maybe they might say, I hear a little. And when they speak funny. And, she probably spoke Igbo language to her children all through. And her father, the father of Gbadebo, being that he is married to a woman who does not speak Yoruba fluently, he probably did not continue speaking Yoruba to make sure that they are all well embroiled, they are all cooked up in Yoruba language and the culture, even though the mother can teach our children. And if the man wants to learn too, that's something personal. So this, I think, is what happened. They kept speaking English at home, and mother kept speaking Igbo language with her children. And Gbadebo picked Yoruba language here and there. You see, that's just what happened. That's what happened because the communication language between father and mother has always been English, not Igbo, not Yoruba. The children grew up in this. It is so sad. It is so sad that this is coming up. And this is a lesson to a lot of people because this might stand as a mountain. This could stand as a mountain in front of Gbadebo. Some might say, oh, don't let us think about this. Don't let us think about it. Inside of the heart of a lot of people, majority of people, some are saying enough is enough. You've gotten the presidency, APC, that's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Leave Lagos. Bola Ahmed Tinubu might want to leave Lagos or not really leave Lagos. And because if Lagos is left for whoever wants to scuttle for it, you know what it means? Billions that they've been getting. I'm talking about the Agbero system. It will go off. It will disappear. You see? So it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult for him to leave Lagos. Lagos has always been the point for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Imagine rhodes-vivour gets in. I'm talking of Gbadebo. And the next thing he does is to cut off Bola Ahmed Tinubu's daughter, Iyoloja, and the tax collection system that has benefited their family. He cuts it off, comes up with executive order, cuts it off, and come up with a robust standard ways of getting tax from market sellers. That's one. Two, cuts off Agbero from the street. And this has always been the livelihood of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the advert and all of that Bola Ahmed Tinubu cornered for himself and his family and many other things, lands in Lagos, many of these things will change. You can see beside the father of Gbadebo, Bucknor, Akerele Bucknor. Bucknor used to be the deputy governor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they had a terrible and bitter time together. In fact, what she talked and said about Bola Ahmed Tinubu will shock a lot of people. Although these are all allegations anyway, we've not heard from the other part, and we don't want to get into that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that Akerele knows certain things, and she might be an advisor to this man who wants to be governor of Lagos State. There are things that they are going to take. They are going to cut off the wings of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Lagos. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also being the president, has the power to do and undo. Same way Obasanjo did when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was governor. Obasanjo showed him that he has power And the thing Obasanjo did was to cut off cut off all things from Lagos State. And Bola Tinubu was able to thrive in Lagos to show that Lagos is very viable and a profitable state. Well, we'll see how all of this turns out to be. In some couple of days now, the election is March 18 and 19, 20. I'm sure if there are no itches, we should be getting results. We will finally know who will end up becoming the governor. Is it going to be given to Sanwolu? Is it going to be given to Jandon? Or is this going to Labour Party governorship candidate Gbadebo, who people have tagged Omo Igbo? Omo Igbo, he cannot speak Yoruba. He does not even think Yoruba, according to him. He has nothing to do with Yoruba. And this is not what people in Lagos State want. I'm talking about Yorubas in Lagos State. What are your thoughts about this one? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.